Hello students of standard 6. Today I have for you lesson number 7, Festivals of Northeast India. All of us know that India is a land of diverse cultures. When you say diverse cultures, think of the different kinds of languages that we speak. Think of the different kinds of dresses that we wear. Think of the different types of foods that we eat and the different festivals that we celebrate. Now, today we are going to take you to the northeast part of India and we will study about the festivals that are celebrated. Now, we can be proud as a country that has diverse culture. But as we travel throughout India, there is one thing that we are very proud of when compared to the world, and that is, in spite of our diversities in culture, we are all united as Indians. And this is what makes India popular in the world. No other country has so much of diversity as India. And when you talk about festivals, the festivals in India actually helps in bringing all the communities together and making us like one whole family. So today we are going to study about the festivals that are celebrated in the northeast part of India. Now when you talk about the northeastern region of India, they tell us that it consists of 7 states. Now the 7 states that we are going to talk about is one is Assam, then you have Arunachal Pradesh, then you have Manipur, then you have Mizoram, then Meghalaya, Tripura and Nagaland. These are the 7 states that we are going to study about, and we are going to concentrate on the festivals that these tribal people in all these areas celebrate. Now let us begin with Assam. Now, if you remember, the river Brahmaputra flows through Assam, and because of the river Brahmaputra, you will find that Assam is filled with greenery and it is beautiful. And these people have a festival that they celebrate with great pomp and show. And what is the name of the festival that they celebrate? They celebrate a festival called as Bihu. Bihu is a set of 3 important festivals of Assam. They have 3 parts in which they celebrate this Bihu festival. The first one is Rangoli. Rangoli is celebrated in the month of April. It is celebrated as a new year. They call it as the new year. And actually it is the sowing season, and that is celebrated in the month of April. The second set is Kangoli. That is celebrated in October. And why do they celebrate this? They ask the gods to protect their crop and they worship the gods. That's the second part. When you talk about the third part, you have another festival called Bogali. That is celebrated in January, and that is the harvest festival. All these festivals are celebrated with so much of joy, and everybody is involved in the celebration. Let it be young, let it be women, let it be men, let it be old. And what do? Is they dance. They dance to the songs that they have. They have traditional music dance. They play their own traditional music. Now when you talk about their traditional music, they have instruments like the cymbals, the bamboo clapper, dole, which looks like a drum. Then you have something called the peppa, which is a wind instrument. A wind instrument is something that you blow like a horn. Now this peppa is made out of buffalo horn. And then they said the songs that they sing is not something like you had the recent day songs. It has come down right from their forefathers. During this celebration, they have a lot of competitions. Now, just because of the competitions and the dances that they have, you'll find that lot of people are attracted to Assam just to see these activities that take place in Assam. The next, I have put a small video of the dance steps that these bihus dance to, or the tune that they dance to. Next, let us move from Assam, let us go to Arunachal Pradesh. Now, Arunachal Pradesh is in the Himalayan mountains. You have heard about the Himalayan mountains in the Ramayana and Mahabharata. Now, this region actually is known for its beauty. And whenever these people sing or dance or all their songs, it is only appreciating the beauty of their state. Their songs or dances are always an appreciation of the beauty of their state. And these people from Arunachal Pradesh celebrate a festival called as Losar. Losar is actually meaning for a New Year festival. It is celebrated in the month of February or March. And during this time, you'll find that the people clean up their houses, they throw away the old things and bring in new things for the new year. We finished Arunachal Pradesh. Now let us move to a place called as Manipur. Now this state of Manipur, they celebrate a festival called as Ningol Chakoba. Ningol Chakoba is a festival for family reunion. When you call family reunion, it is always celebrated where the whole family gets together, and it mainly concentrates upon the girls who got married and left their homes and are living with their husbands somewhere else. For the festival, these girls, even if they are old women and they have their parents, these girls are invited to their home. The home is cleaned neatly and nice delicious food or dishes are prepared, and the girls come to the parents' house and they have a festival by eating the dishes that are prepared by their mother or father or by their parents. And you will find that these girls are even blessed with wonderful gifts, and for that they have beautiful decoration. After the eating of the food is done, of the delicious dishes that was prepared, after they have their food, they climb the mountain tops. Now, what is the reason they climb the mountain tops? When they climb the mountain tops, it tells them that they believe that climbing the mountain tops will help them rise higher in life. That means they will improve themselves or go up in life. The next, after going to Manipur, now let's travel down to a place called Mizoram. Now in Mizoram, you have a spring festival. The name of the festival is Chapchar Kut. Now this Chapchar Kut is celebrated in Mizoram, and they tell us that it is celebrated in March, mostly on March 2nd, and they call it as the spring festival. The people of Mizoram are surrounded by forests. Now once the clearing of the forests are done, after that they have this Chapchar Kut, where the celebration takes place. And there you will find these people of Mizoram, they dress themselves in colorful traditional dresses, the dresses that they wear, and you will find them, they have a headdress too, and they have a dance that is performed where you will find something called a bamboo dance that is done by these people, and you have drums and their own instruments like the gongs and cymbals, and everybody is celebrating. Let it be old and young, everybody joins in this celebration. Now after visiting Mizoram, let us move down to a place called Meghalaya. Now when you come down to Meghalaya, the festival that is celebrated in Meghalaya is a festival called as Wangala. Now when you say Wangala, it is 100 drums. It is called Wangala or a 100 drum festival. Now this festival is celebrated by a tribe. The name of the tribe is called Garo. They belong to the Meghalaya state, and what they do is during this time is, why do they celebrate this Wangala is, it is they want to worship the god, the sun god, for blessing them with so much of good crop. All the, if you look at these people, they are always celebrating regarding agriculture. They always have their celebration, either the sowing festival or the reaping festival or the harvest festival. Now when you talk about the Wangala or the 100 drum festival, it is a harvest festival where they want to thank the sun god by beating the 100 drums and dancing. And you'll find all the men in one line, and you'll find all the women in one line. All the men beat the drums and all the women dance step by step, and they move one step ahead, one step behind, one step ahead. They go on dancing. Now we finished with the Garo tribes of Meghalaya. Now we'll go on to another state called as Tripura. When you reach Tripura, you will find that these people, they perform a puja. Their celebration is a performance of puja, and the puja is done to around 14 gods. They worship 14 gods of that dynasty, and as they perform the pujas, you will find that their festivals or their dances will show all the activities that go on in Tripura. Maybe their occupation of hunting, fishing, food gathering, all these activities that take place, and you will find them dancing and performing activities there in this state. When you talk about, then after going to Tripura, let's move to Nagaland. In Nagaland, you will find a tribe called the Nagas. They have songs and dance, and they have a Naga festival, and the major festival is the Motsu. When you talk about the Motsu festival, they celebrate it for 3 days in May, and during this time they dress themselves in colorful clothes. They have a headdress which is filled with feathers, and you have a wild boar tusk. A wild boar is a wild pig's tusk. You have the big teeth at the side of the wild boar. You have those tusks also on the dressed up or put on the head of these Naga tribes. And they celebrate. How do they celebrate their festival is, this Motsu is celebrated in such a way that all the villagers get together. They make new friends, and they exchange gifts with their new friends, and they have fun. They have a lot of fun, and they have a lot of dancing and singing that takes place. But then they're telling us, when you visit these 7 states, you will find that not one month is like without a celebration. Almost all the months you'll have festivities. That is, every month is a festival. Sometimes it is like a religious festival, or sometimes it is just thanking the god for giving them so much of prosperity, or for protecting their crops, and then for saving them from calamities, or asking the gods to save them from unwanted things like the earthquake or floods. So every time you'll find that they celebrate or thank God for everything that they have, and it is really beautiful to look at the culture that we have, and it's something that we need to be proud of. And when we look at their activities, you'll find that these people are really talented, colorful, as well as attractive, and that makes people from all over the country come and visit these states any part of the year. Now I want you to read the lesson, and you will understand you will learn to appreciate the art and culture that we have in our country. You will also learn to understand the beauty of our country, and you will be proud that you are an Indian. And I want you to see the video and read the lesson once again, so that you will understand it better.